representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Your Las Vegas Raiders!
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Here's Bryce Oliver. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading the Mouse, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason the Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career. Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Titans.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hold in by Lockett, right side. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Raiders have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. On the sneak in Smith. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal.
Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
And go play fake here with Smith. Into traffic, complete. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
From the gun, Smith. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush with the defense. Help with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
A gain of 30.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Again, a run with Pollard. He finds space for a few yards that time. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Ward. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Punt coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now Smith taking off with it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Bowers. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Smith taking off with it. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Genty from the gun. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Vegas first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Short pass brought in. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So he made the stop on the fumble return, but he paid the price for it. He's hurt on that play. He's going to need to get looked at to see what's wrong. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Genty. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Smith taking off with it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm watching.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Genty runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. But we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Titans nothing. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Here's his Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
Carlson now to add one more.
The point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 17. Titans nothing.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
For Las Vegas.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession.
First and 10.
And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. First down throw here for Ward. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Ward off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Ward setting to pass. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10.
17. Titans 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, Smith to throw. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Nice option play now on second down. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. Third down. Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate, and we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. Finds Genty underneath. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Smith. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. Geno Smith with a touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Titans 7. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Oliver with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this, I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 here. Ward. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Third and long for him here. Finds Pollard on the check down. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Johnny Hecker on down to punt. They could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Dre Jones.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Completed over the middle. Space past the 35. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop her. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Smith yet again. It's a screen play to Genty. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10 from the 41. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Monty Hooker with the tackle. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45, charging down the middle, and they block it. Now this is picked up inside the 35. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's White on the return. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. They give up the guns. It's Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Another give here to Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Raiders 31, Titans 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Las Vegas.
Oliver with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Going now on first down. Wool. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And after one play of this drive, he might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again, following the sack. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And go play fake here with Smith. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 38
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Smith on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and now they face 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Back to the air, it's Smith. He's got it downfield near the edge. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
That's good.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard
So critical, Kate,
line.
on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Shotgun snap to Smith. The throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Straight ahead with Jency. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders trying to end this before the final quarter.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Carlson now to add one more.
The point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
38, Titans 7. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down throw here for Ward. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Pollard. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 41. Into the hands of Okonkwo. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Titans will have a first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Again, Ward going to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Ward now. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Cut near the goal line. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans cut into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Titans 14. Joey Slide.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Here's White on the return. He spins right by him. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Here's his catch. That's Bowers working downfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Throwing the out route complete. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 6.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set 3rd down. Again, it's Smith to the air. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Hits him on the out route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10 here. Ward goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Ward. Steps up and he's running with it. He's going to wisely get into the slide, manages to avoid any sort of contact, but he did start it a little bit shy of what they needed for that first down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Ward's going to throw it. Going right back to Ridley. Caught again. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Ward setting the pass. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Ward setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Man in motion here. Throwing now from the gun. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw this one. Ward. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now Ward bringing the Titans to the line. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sending them up the middle. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. For all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
26-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Going now on 1st down. Ward. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll send him over right. Here he is on third and long. Holding by Lockett, right side. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Fourth and forever coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Shotgun give here to Gentry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there.
Las Vegas.
Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders stretch the lead to 23.
45. Titans 22.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Las Vegas.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Titans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. From the 46. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Jefferson.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running for the first with Pollard. Juke the defender. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Ward now. Finds Pollard on the check down. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Beat us to the 27. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. To the air with Ward. That's caught at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Left side, cut by Ridley.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he'll score! Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans putting up points in a game decided. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2.
He's throwing for it! And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.